Okay, and we're back. Part 2 of Battlefield Hardline Let's Play. Let's hope it works. Boop. So yeah, in the last part I was talking about fronts and money laundering and shit that these companies tend to have been doing. The funniest part is they used to make games about this shit, and as well as that, they totally were predicting the future that we now live in. Anime, sexual shit like everywhere for no fucking reason, and warning about how it was a dangerous precedent that needed to not go through. Of course, that didn't stop them from just doing it anyway, like a bunch of fucking wild animals, but hey. I'm not the one making these fucking games. They certainly are. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, so. The fun part about this is it's really a good reference for me as a game developer to look at how they optimize this shit, to also look at how they made it and made it look like it came out, you know, or made a early 2000s, 2010s game, if you will. It did come out in 2015, so that was right in the middle, right when they abandoned, you know, the Windows Aero, kind of frutiger Aero, Windows 7 type of stuff. They have Linux computers back when it was more of a server operating system, and they warn about all of this shit that these same companies who made this game now do. If this came out today, I guarantee you that it would not have had the shitty reaction it did. It's only because it was right next to Battlefield 4. That's it. Like, they had released a game with double the content, so why the fuck would you play it? Like, why would you play this? You're under arrest. Rest in pieces. I am the law. I mean, if you do too much of anything, cheeseburgers, drugs, anime, sex, it's gonna not go well. Too much of a good thing often goes bad. Though often, none of those are pretty good things. They even show how, like, anime is used as a money laundering front. It's totally accurate. You ever wonder why the quality of these fucking shows go down the shitter? Ever wonder why the quality of products you buy at the supermarket or whatever the fuck else are kind of shitty lately? Could be money laundering. Did you know that most of your groceries, especially your vegetables, are a product of the Mexican cartel? And they really can't stop it. So what's to stop some, you know, Carlos or Antonio from, you know, whose name is definitely not that, fucking putting some ketamine into your lettuce? Pretty much nothing. It's a pretty big issue. But yeah, car posters, classic rods, custom style and performance, and they have shit that's, you know, written on there. Really good graphics, attention to detail. Surf Burger since 1947, you know. Sun Cola, quality soda, and the way that this all looks. Never rock or tilt. Machine can fall over and cause serious injury or death. Vending machine will not dispense free product. You know, that shit. This is the classical kind of way it would look, say, about 10 to 11 years ago. 10 to 15 years ago, if you will. Roughly like 2011. And I love that time period. Like, see, Dead Island looked like this. A lot of warehouses, dramatic lighting, big LEDs. And here they're doing their money laundry, literally. Pretty fun. Employee rights. Fair Labor Act standards. Yeah, I've been to jobs and they fucking had this kind of shit, so. Absolutely. This is based upon reality, and as a result, their game is fucking better. Because they're not censoring or, like, being fucking, you know, protective of a bunch of money laundering people. Nor are they fucking hiding reality. Also, if you don't know where to go, this guy's like, he went that way. Just points to the right. Not that it's exactly hard if there's an exit and a fucking loading symbol, but the problem is, he ran straight through. Come get him, officer. Yeah, this is the hotel attendant. Some guy in, you know, concierge. There he is. You can also see there's some other guy over there. Some of the shadows tend to turn into like stair steps over distance, but that was mostly a product of the console they were developing for. But on a technical level, let's say they were just fully developing for PC, completely focused on PC, right? Probably would have had a game more like Crysis. That would have been pretty cool. A flat screen TV called flat screen. Just good attention to detail. Sony televisions, they had Coke, rum. This would be like Budweiser or something in reality. This is like the music video set of Where Them Girls At by Flo Rida. Fucking love that song. They even got the fucking place over here and like all the tanning beds and shit. I've also got a lead pipe. You can go swimming too. It's not just for display, you know. You can actually swim. You go under the water if you want. Pretty cool. Can also fuck around and shoot the ball, pop it. Pops into pieces. The Elmore Plaza. See, when they had women who were in bikinis and shit, that makes sense. They're at a pool. It's not just like, okay, they're in a bikini, but then everybody else is in like a full fucking decked out suit of armor. You know? Even with like Halo, the women would be like scientists or soldiers or in a big ass Spartan suit, or like, you know, Cortana, who's like a robot. She is the computer. The military was 100% using Copilot, so that's what she's, you know, based off of. It's like AI voice assistants for people. Like, yeah, that's something they would totally do. Like, what if you're out there for a long time and need somebody to talk with? Oh. You could fucking drive yourself nuts. See what I mean? Like, they got gangsters, they got the Yakuza. It feels like they only scratched the surface of this shit, and it's really begging for a game to do this shit, but even, you know, more wild and over the top. Crime Boss Rockay City was so fucking close, but they didn't get it. It's more like the robbers again. For fuck's sake, can I just have one of these games that gets it? Can I just have one of these games that's like a fucking police game, and it's just like this, but better? Works offline. You know, a proper fucking sequel. I don't know. I'm sure it's out there. I just don't know where the fuck to find it, because good luck finding this shit and not being on Steam. You have to search through Steam, and then basically, if it's on Steam, about 90% of the time it's nowhere else, which basically means you have to pirate it, which is unfortunate. Or it's probably something I already fucking bought, and I just didn't ever get to use because Steam destroyed it. So that's why I go through receipts, dog. Shame. Because I want to fucking use what I paid for with my fucking money. But, nah, fuck me, apparently. I'm the bad guy. Because I want to play a video game I paid for. Except, seemingly, piracy is okay. Like, internet, make up your mind, you know? I say it's not okay. But what fucking choice do I have? If they're gonna fucking alter the deal. Because I didn't pay for that shit. The old terms of the contract no longer exist. So I can't even go back and look at that shit. Plus, if you fucking try to hide criminal activity behind 300 to 400 pages of fucking contract, that still doesn't make it legal. If your terms fucking violate the law takes precedent. The problem is too many people get fucking bribed by lobbyists to do jack shit. So, of course, this game has become incredibly relevant, I think especially now. Just because we're fucking living in La La Land. Ah, there we go. Also, just like Gears of War, you can fucking chunk the desk into pieces. You know, it's got fucking cracks and shit in the marble here. It's not just sterile, you know? There's, like, parallax-mapped bullet holes. That's fucking awesome. Like, this is the kind of technological improvement I wanted to see from not just Battlefield, but fucking every game. Like, why isn't this the standard? It should be. It should be the basic fucking bare minimum standard, because this is what they looked like on PlayStation 3. Granted, they had to fucking scale back a little bit of the shadows and the lighting, whatever the fuck else. But it still looked really fucking impressive for the time. Worked with multiplayer, campaign, fucking co-op, whatever it be, right? Battlefield 3 had co-op. I played that with a friend on PlayStation 3. We didn't record it, but it was a fun time. We had to figure out how to ride the derpy-ass helicopter, but, you know, otherwise, we got it nailed down. It'd be great to have like a proper working offline mode with bots, and unfortunately this is one of the few Battlefield games that just does not get the community love it should. Like Battlefield 2 doesn't have any mods for this kind of shit. They also have a bunch of advertisements of like, you know, people in bikinis or whatever, the beaches, but it's Florida. I would find that to be weird if it wasn't doing that. Like this is, you know, here's the swamps, here's the other shit. They're trying to, hey, go to the pool, have fun, right? You know, you can also shoot this shit down. Look at that. Fucking crashes everywhere. And there's no glass in the floor. You can see where this could have been improved even further. Or I certainly do. Like, what if, you know, you can fucking go over here. Let me go grab, like, a breaching charge, because I'm not really taking any of these guys prisoner right now. Breaching charge. Let me fucking grab that shit. Basically, they don't have grenades in here because apparently cops can't fucking use grenades for some reason. But let's say I want to blow this shit up using C4. There we go. That caused some real damage. This is about as close to a grenade as you can get in this game. Which, hey, kind of a shame, but, I mean, what the fuck else can you do? I find the best loadout is Tech 9. This gun. Probably this if you want to kill, and then an ammo box. Regardless of what else you use, ammo box. Either that or an armor plate, just so you don't get killed on higher difficulties. But otherwise, I mean, they had fucking art on the wall. Here's what I think of that. You're terminated, bitch. Oh, fuck, the painting duplicated. Infinite painting duplication glitch. Also, I like the fucking, see, landlines. This is what they did in the early 2010s and 2000s. You can see there's no Windows key, because, I mean, they don't want to fucking infringe on Microsoft, mind you, but this is the Raton mouse. So basically this is the Dell setup, like Logitech, if you will. Here's their printer. You can see the UI of this shit for those who were either not alive or didn't really remember this time. You can also see if there's a tablet, once again, it's out in the middle of, you know, wherever it be. They have their own, I'm gonna pick that up. Hold on. If I can get this. You there? Just parked, yeah, hey, Dig, yeah. Just parked in the garage, saw Leo in his car. No shit, that crazy bastard find out what that crazy bastard find out that we knew Leo was here. Gonna check in. Did he have bags? He had just sitting in the car, 2 guys with him. Might be Stoddard. Do you get his shirt done? Not really worried about his shirt right now. I'll handle it. Thanks for the heads up. You know me, eyes open. You know, like this right here. 4G as well. Before it was taken down in a lot of areas, or, you know, otherwise re-fucking allotted. The battery too, the old like Android, and there's like the old home button and shit. There's, you know, your charger and your speaker vents and shit like that. If they had tablets, it would often be outside, not inside. Now me, you know, different story. I'd fucking just do whatever the fuck else, but hey, I wasn't normal. Still not. Basically nowadays a game like this is fucking counterculture because everything that they've made now is no culture. It's just fucking theft. It's stealing some shit, but then, like, saying it's somehow new. It fucking isn't. You can change the name of the shit. Doesn't mean it means anything. Helldivers 2. Oh, don't you mean Section 8? Fuck, our plan's up. Time to move. Doom 2016. Don't you mean Painkiller? Oh, shit, jig's up. Time to run. You know? Can also blow the shit out of stuff here and there. I mean, it's not like crazy destruction, but I'm starting to see people who now, thanks to these newer games being so terrible, are looking back at this and saying like, huh, I guess we treated this like shit because we were just tired. That wasn't a good excuse. I mean, people will often do terrible things out of desperation, thinking they're the good guys. And I like that this game didn't back away from that either. But yeah, you know, you get what you want, ultimately, whether you understand it or not. And what do the people often play? A bunch of Steam pornography games, so it's no wonder that basically every company from here to Timbuktu is trying to appeal to this audience, because the Russian money laundering scheme that with all the anime and shit keeps fucking working. Crypto miner games, games with viruses, not to mention herpes. Oh yeah. It's what fucking happens, and you get what you fucking ask for, whether you understand you're asking for it or not. It's absolutely something that, like, a rapist would fucking say. But, look what you do to yourselves. You can also hear her through the wall. But, hey. There we go. Beat the shit out of him with a trash can. Blood on the floor. Yeah. Fucking hell, like nowadays, if there's a scuffle between people, they would just let the woman be right, because fuck the man, apparently. Like, what? No. Hey, you did this, dumbass. Pick him up and get him the fuck out of here. Take some responsibility for yourself. Oh, you can handle him yourself? Okay. Do it. You don't need no man. Here you go. That's what that does in practice. You're so empowered, aren't you? Nice job, Detective. Detective Loose Lips on the case. Fire in the hole, bitches. Oh, I think it's busted. Got him with the breaching charge. I'll definitely need to check out, like, Homefront the Revolution. Play that some more. That game's pretty cool, too. Come get me, motherfuckers. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, you get to see in this game where all your favorite animes get produced. In a back alley, in a fucking warehouse. In a shootout in the middle of a public fucking area. Oh, real nice place to take a vacation, huh? It'd be cool if there was, like, some, you know, police game that's not, like, you know, just some boring-ass simulator or some shit that's, like, on the Android that has, like, you know, Ghostbusters, the game, or something, where you go into a place, have to take down criminals. Like old Rainbow Six Siege, where you could actually play that shit offline. Now, oh, hey, that's another game that really fucking needs some love from modders. That game, you used to be able to do this thing called Terrorist Hunt. It was a very awesome PvE-styled mode that was much more like the old games. It was a lot faster, mind you, and better graphics, 100%. And you played as the SWAT. Hey, crazy idea. It sounds like exactly what I fucking want. The problem? To play it, you need to pirate it, as per usual. And you also need to download a vaguely fucking 500 gigabyte or like 2 terabyte fucking file of every game. Every game version. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that, but hey. Maybe if I get myself a new fucking computer, that's a different story. There we go. You can fucking take the trees off the damn road. Like, look at this shit. Slamming all this shit. Yeah, we're gonna fucking go wild. You cannot kill them. Ah, that kind of sucks, but hey. In the helicopter. We're going through. I'm trying to shoot it out. Taking damage. Gotta watch out before they fucking kill us. See, I love how dinged up this van gets, too. Oh, fuck. I'd like to speed up. I'm fucking stuck, though. Thank you. Not a problem. There we go. Over the top. Literally. There we go. We're going. Fucking cracked windshield. Really good attention to detail. I love that. Trying to fucking get a triple kill while I'm at it, too. There we go. There he is. Time to run. We did it.
Sir, those scumbags knew where Leo would be.
Does one of you want to tell me what the hell happened to him? It was a rough ride back. Get him up.
Get him the fuck out of here.
And it seems to me he needs to be put in protective custody.
That would be my suggestion, too.
And you, detective? Huh? Are you sure that Leo was injured on the ride here? If and when you're asked, that's what you'll say? Yes, sir. I will.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'll get Leo someplace more discreet. You're both dismissed!
What the hell just happened?
Ask him and get used to it. He just wants to make sure we're on the same page.
And what page is that exactly?
Page where we find out who fucked us today.
And there we go. Another wonderful chapter. Done. Gator bait. This is probably my least favorite level next to the prison escape level that's literally just run in a straight line and win. But, I mean, run in a straight line, don't get tased and win, mind you. So, I'm probably going to stealth it this time instead of cheesing it. I'll stealth it, kill one of the cops, and take their fucking taser. Because they all have tasers, no guns. Helicopter has a light, but, you know. It's unfortunate. Like, basically 4 out of 10 missions you get to actually play as a police officer, and then the rest you get to play as a criminal. So, it's neat. You know, they set up, like, what the fucking multiplayer is going to be. Basically, they deal with some very real shit. Corruption, what police work is more accurately like. Just a bunch of bureaucracy, PR, and, you know, trying to look like you're busy as opposed to proper justice and putting people behind bars. They'll just come out next week and fucking do the same shit.
So Leo, our good friend, told us what he knew when he walked right out the door.
He came in for protection, I thought.
Tell Nick what Leo gave up.
Drug bales.
You're shitting me.
Flames go up, drugs come down.
Drug bales.
Right into the Everglades. Show 'em.
A fishing map.
Whose operation is this?
Some shit for
2 years ago, this snuff character was nothing. Blip on the radar. Now, he runs the entire operation that employs Tyson Latchford.
Sounds like a man of ambition.
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
I want you two to wade into that muckle we call a national park and find out just how ambitious he is.
Alright.
Sir, why would Leo rat on his boss and then just walk out into the open?
Well, Leo said he didn't feel safe around cops anymore. We're done. Actually, Mendoza, stay a minute. Of course. Your partner can be a bit of a hothead.
Well, she believes in what she's doing, sir.
Good answer. Sit down, son. There are going to be some complaints about the Elmore, excessive force, etc., etc. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
How's your mother, detective?
Sorry, sir.
Your mother? I'm sure she went through a lot to get you out of Cuba.
I love this.
You don't become a detective, especially at your age, without a thorough background check.
And you can actually find this shit that he went through later in the game. Like, it's good attention to detail. They mention it, they don't say, hey, it's right here. They say this in the cutscene, briefly. They don't show you the files. But you can find them. A few of them, anyway.
I know what it's like to have a shithead for a
All the collectibles relate to actual story development, not just some bullshit in the background that doesn't mean anything. or like someone's fucking snuff movie, or like Metal Gear Solid 5, where they just have like fucking weird lesbian fan fiction between Pause and then like Strangelove or some bullshit. I'm like,
Jesus Christ, Leo's map.
this shit's just fucking retarded.
It's all wrong, but
Meanwhile, Battlefield Hardline, yeah,
Leo just gave Dawes that map.
that's pretty decent here.
Hand it over.
handed over an unbelievably shitty map.
Yeah, but what's in it for him? That's what I don't understand.
Well, he's obviously being pressured.
Wild Waltz boat rental. See?
Whoever's dropping
Names of these boats, too.
So we can take out his
Fucking
competition,
Walt Disney.
right?
Florida, right?
Leo knows
There we
he's
go.
from Miami. I had to guess he's probably setting up a meth lab in Iowa right about now.
Fucking Splash Mountain.
Thinking anyway, beating him up like that.
Leo had an attitude problem.
And we
They also have like sweat that's been textured on them too. It's pretty good.
There's our girl.
Yeah. This shit's running at like 30 frames a second. Would have been handy if they at least fucking added some motion blur in the cutscenes instead of the, you know, the choppy ass shit.
Number on Leo's map must be the frequency.
And we look around, I mean, like, this is probably one of my least favorite levels just because of all the nothing that you end up doing, but
That way when someone comes to pick these things up, we'll know exactly where they go.
I really do like the forests. This looks very pretty.
You know, back when the cartels ran their drugs
When it's
in Miami,
brown, it at least has a reason for that, too.
maybe history's repeating itself.
Clouds, sunset. It's a swamp. It's murky and muddy.
their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah,
There used to be places that looked super dirty and abandoned like this that I would see all the time, just going to and from different cities on bridges and cars.
How the hell did your
There's a
mom
gator.
get you out of all that shit?
Even has sounds. There's a gator popping up there.
corny. She worked hard.
Love it.
She loved it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty goddamn corny.
This whole game's pretty fucking corny, but that is exactly the way I love it.
Never would have guessed.
Also, shit like this, just really good attention to detail. You can see in the water that your boat makes splashes. Or, well, maybe not your boat, but you'll see with the, when I get out of the water anyway, I meant to say, when I get on foot. The boat does make some splashes here and there, but it's not what I meant.
Now let's see where it goes. And we got another pig.
Lead on, partner.
I think we go this way.
There's at least 10 kilos in that bale.
10 kilos of cocaine. Yeah, no shit.
Point is, this is not a small operation.
Especially fucking now, they won't ever shut up about them.
Say the
Sex
cartels
and
are
drugs,
using
how
money to
generic.
profit again. Why would they do that?
My best guess?
This game also has a really good collection of music. I mean, the fucking original music they made alongside the licensed shit, I really enjoy.
Americans do love their drugs.
Americans love their drugs too fucking much. That's why they defend the Mexican cartels. Fucking get their weed, their cocaine,
Problem is, the stuff we're doing,
their heroin, their acid.
with the DA.
Gives a shit.
Good luck being goody two-shoes, you ain't gonna go far in life. You have to know about whatever fucking horseshit money laundering scam they have in the back. See, those are the fucking ripples I meant. I am stuck. Can I get the fuck out of here? Thank you. There we go. Yeah, that's the fucking, you see like those ripples? And the way they did that's pretty neat. It's the same kind of shit they had in like Gears of War, and it looks like it's animated at like this, 15 frames a second. It's some sort of like, 3D mesh with physics. I mean, it's only looks like it's, if you look very closely, it looks like it's 15 frames a second or so. Anyway, let's go up to this one. Because you saw earlier, it wasn't doing that now, was it?
Captain Dawes, that guy was reckless as hell when he was young.
Yeah, I heard that about him. It's just a risky way to work, that's all.
Word of advice. You want to get in the captain's good
Some
side?
gators.
Take the gloves off.
Splash.
This is bare knuckle.
Yeah, the gators don't do anything except for like this one bit here. It's the only time a fucking non-human enemy fights you, and it's a quick time event. That's a little disappointing, but it only hurts for a second. There's that fucker right there. Fucking tries to get you.
Guys near that parachute.
Okay, I'll pull up to the dock.
There we go.
Lot of gators out here.
Yeah, it
Some
looks
Duck
like
Dynasty
they're
shit.
more afraid of us than we are of them.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Digital GPS. Oh shit, gator. There we go. Oh fuck, it's trying to roll me around. Stabbed it in the brain. Fucking gator soup. You can even see under the water, there's like grass there too. It's good attention to detail. See with the ripples and shit like that too. They don't fuck with this. This is all native image quality. There's a little bit of anti-aliasing shimmering happening, but very little. This was the thing I liked about games around this time, and movies too. Like, anytime they had, you know, man and woman working together, it wasn't always just, like, sexual. It was often very rare that happened, because it detracts from the seriousness of the story you're telling. And, you know, it's the same shit I say with, like, Halo 4, or, you know, Tron Legacy, where that's not a sexual relationship, that's a family relationship. The same way that here, these are just friends. They don't evolve to romantic shit, you know, they don't do that. Because that's just fucking terrible, and makes it hard to take this shit seriously. Like, basically, if that's what you spent all your time fucking making, it shows me you don't care about your world, you don't care about your setting, you don't fucking care about anything else, and nor should I. You just wanted sexualized girl in thong or high heels and or, you know, sex worker outfit. This tends to be the trend, especially with, like, a lot of medieval games, where they'll often have some seductress or whatever the fuck else, you know, some witch, they'll say, or a demon or something like that, but then, like, they'll just fucking try to use this as something that it's not. Like, that's not a real person, so why the fuck would I care? This does absolutely nothing. In fact, it shows more so that, like, you paid more attention to this shit, making sure her fucking nails and her hair had physics in her tits, than you did making a working fucking game. Here, in this case, no, they paid attention to a lot of good shit. Would have been nice if they had, like, gator enemies you could fight, but, you know, there's a few nitpicks here and there. Instead of it just being, like, you know, a quick time event. Fucking instant regret, yeah. Perfectly cut gators. Literally. Fucking cut them in the head with a knife. Alright, so instead of fucking around with this grappling hook and this zip line, I'm gonna go grab my shit back. Lead pipe makes a wonderful sound. Fucking leaves sparks, too. I remember that when that was just a common weapon in a lot of, like, old Roblox games that I was playing on my old Windows 7 computer my mom had.
Whoa. Look at all those pretty points of light.
A lot of games allowed you to just use a lead pipe as a weapon. Look at all those pretty points of light. Yeah, and she even shows you. It's not just her saying it. No, they mocapped this shit, voice acted all that, yeah. And this year, I thought I fucking turn off the tutorials. Oh, well, wouldn't you know, the hint system. But you hide that shit.
You want to call this in? We're not exactly in our jurisdiction here.
Let's find Meltz first. He's more ambitious than I thought.
Shitbags always are.
I think it was like to find Leo. You can actually find him too. I think it's right here.
When they're done with each other, they're gonna come after us.
Mm-hmm.
The 80s all over again.
Which is why Dawes wants to stop this now, before it gets to that.
So if you park here in the back, there's this, you can totally miss this, but I didn't even wonder what the hell happened to Leo. I thought he just went back to crime or whatever. Or he just went home. You know, like maybe he was just gonna lay low for a while.
Put the big boys away, the kingpins, and make it stick. You need a lot more than guns.
I don't know. Do you?
We're playing a dangerous game, detective.
No shit.
Good. They're my favorite kind to play.
Yeah. You can also hear like bugs just flying around. But This area doesn't really have anything. I guess there's one piece of evidence, but that's it. This is really, you can totally miss this. This is the name of the fucking thing.
Oh my god.
Hidden cutscene. My first time through, I didn't even know you could see this.
Leo.
It's Leo.
This guy was right. He wasn't.
He got sent out, turned into alligator food. And they never can call it in. This is used later as evidence, if you will.
We gotta get going.
So we leave him.
Yeah, nothing you can do. You can't shoot his corpse either. Because you're still a cop. Oh, yeah. It's used as evidence against you. You're wrongfully imprisoned. That happens a lot more than you might understand with people.
Dawes couldn't hold him. Technically, he didn't do anything illegal.
There's that.
Gator bait.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now the truth is, later when you get betrayed, Dawes sent him out there. They don't say it, but you look at the way he was positioned, the camera, the cinematography. It's that same shit with like the Elusive Man with BioWare, you know? That's how they roll. EA was really good at making bad guy characters. I mean, hell, they're literal bad guys. I think they would know a thing or two. But yeah, just a fun little detail I like. You can fucking find that guy. He's just there. I also love the way these trees are. Like, they're all twisty. They have these fucking big-ass roots. And they have, you know, you can see this kind of big shadow on them, too. They're very simplistic, but it's the exact kind of tree design I loved in, like, Call of Juarez and Gears of War and other Unreal Engine 3 era games. Very much games that were, like, right from this time while multiple consoles were still being supported, but even before that. They were figuring out a decent way to make, like, jungles and big swamp environments, and you could easily just, like, fucking get a wall, paint it to look like a tree, have some, you know, two-dimensional texture or a bunch of, like, you know, fucking pointy sticks and call that a swamp, and there you go. It doesn't take much, and in fact, I think the lighting here does most of the heavy lifting to make this look a lot better than it really is. Which, I mean, you think about it, for 3 seconds, underneath all of this is basically an Xbox 360 game on Botox. That is to say, it looks slightly better, but it's really just another Xbox 360 game. And that's how they started this console generation. Say with the likes of Battlefront from 2015, okay, I can understand that being, like, you know, needing a higher spec console to run, but really on a gameplay level, other than, like, you know, say the graphics, right? Other than the graphics, there's really nothing going for that game, like, gameplay-wise. There's no real story to speak of. There's just a bunch of random assorted shitty bot matches that don't even have all the content. Like, seemingly, same year this comes out, they could put bots in their games on Frostbite. Right, but they fucking just chose not to do anything for this. It's totally possible with the tech they had. They just chose, yeah, fuck it, we just wanted to scam you. $110 for Star Wars, and $135 for this shit. You didn't even get like a cool Razer gaming keyboard or mouse or nothing, no headsets, nothing like that. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, I did actually manage to track some down on eBay, had keyboard and mice from Razer, and they are pretty good. They're mechanical keyboards. So, we're going to continue through this shit and shoot these sons of bitches, because this is exactly what my first and second playthrough were designed to do. Oh fuck, they killed me. Son of a bitch. I should have planted a bomb. Well, we'll try that again. The fucking breaching bomb. Alright, I'll do that instead of trying to fucking shoot the van. I mean, like, hey, that's what this motherfucker is for, right? Fucking slow-ass reaction times. Alright, I'm gonna head this way. Nah, fuck that. I'll just shoot him. The only reason I died there was because I fucking blew myself up. Yeah, okay, I guess it's just gonna say fuck me. It's gonna show the tutorial anyway. I also like how some of the music has like that twangy guitar because we're in the middle of the country now. But you are incentivized in order to have better weapons and to rank up to actually not just kill everybody you see immediately. And it can be difficult. There were a few missions that were actually quite challenging in order to do this, but turns out, little fucking trick is you can just rank the fuck up and get all the shit.
Money or guns.
Look around. Let's find out.
And then you can take that off to the higher difficulty modes, which is my plan. So, the reason why I'm fucking through this shit again here is to get the skins and to rank up.
Last gen tech.
Those things must get a signal out here.
Or, not to rank up anyway, to get the collectibles.
I was supposed to go to a stadium for a meet later.
Then I'll fuck with higher difficulties.
Stadium is back in Miami.
I don't think that's what this means.
Well, time to move on.
Yeah, this motherfucker's got a Nokia. You see how these people operate is they use some shit that's simple and just like out of sight and out of mind. It's discreet, right? They stage this whole thing to look more so like a lumber yard here. You'd never suspect that a bunch of just normal businessmen are dealing drugs out of a lumber yard in the middle of bumfuck nowhere trying to rehabilitate a place now, would you?
Okay, back to the
I wonder why there's so many construction jobs. Though, hey, it couldn't possibly be that all these all these people who can't afford these fucking houses are getting these houses and apartments built because of the mafia, money laundering. Oh, actually, it could be. Al Capone, soup kitchens, Mafia 3. I mean, hey, shit like that, man. L.A. Noire. There are games that also deal with talking about that shit, and it is based off of real-life money laundering schemes by organized crime groups. It's neat trivia that flavors and otherwise just kind of, whatever, shooter game at times. Or at least what people would say. I mean, now, yeah. I never fucked with it. I actually like it a lot. I think it's a really cool game. Really nice real-world trivia you could take even with you. You learn something new every day. You also learn what to avoid, what not to spend your money on, or what to spend your money on, and what to absolutely enjoy. Now, games like these, I mean, fucking hell, like $3 on a PlayStation 3. How much a PlayStation 3 costs? Like $50? I mean, hell, even 20. If you just go to some local game store or thrift store, it's a pretty fucking good deal. Games are complete, they work, most of them have the DLC with them. Fuck, that sounds like a sweet deal.
The cartels are using the blades again. It makes sense. It's big, empty.
Look, all we need to do right now is find Nels.
You think Nels is working with the cartels?
Cartels have their own pipelines. This is someone else.
So we need to go to the other one.
What do you know about Nels?
Probably dropped out of film school. Got his start trying to fund a movie with drug money.
Let me guess. He forgot to make the movie.
No, he made it. Sucked ass.
Steven Seagal. There you go. I tend to fuck around with movies too. I use them as cutscenes in my game. A lot of stock footage, shit that looks like this. I was a fan of the way EA made their games look with all the bright lights and colors and really good graphics, so I tried to import a lot of that into Game Guru, my first game. Rogue Planet Dead Sand.
I asked you about something.
What's up?
You.
It was more of a story game thanks to the technical limits of the engine.
Well, a girl occasionally goes on dates.
You dated Tyson?
Look, I met him at a party. We had one date. Well,
200.
official dates.
Wait. You dated a girl from India.
Cocaine broker.
So when did he find out you were a cop?
When I found out he was a cocaine broker.
Mm-hmm.
Look, believe it or not, he's not a bad guy.
Kai reminds me of my stepmom. She was a narcissist. Bad attitude, looked exactly like this motherfucker right here. Glad she's gone.
No idea.
Hope she was with someone she likes. Miserable, fucking insecure, and messy as shit. Oh, this is gonna go somewhere. It never fucking did. That's what sex does to motherfuckers. Don't even bother. Anyway, just fucking kill them all.
You know what?
We're clear.
This was an old gator farm.
Mm-hmm. They just look like they're using, you know, this place to fucking use, you know, farm gator leather.
Gators.
Yeah. And the gators are fucking protecting the place. See, like this shit. You know, they just have a bunch of, like, you fucking look closely, it's just a bunch of, like, two-dimensional kind of plains that are all, like, in X shapes to look like a much denser forest than it really is. I mean, shit like this I really loved from a lot of City Interactive's games, too, where they would often, like, say when they got to CryEngine, make their games look like this. It's pretty nice looking. I love how the God rays come through. It all adds up together to make a really beautiful looking game. A beautiful game in a shitty rundown place, and that is exactly what I love about this. They fucking take you to some fucked up rundown places instead of just making everything look flat, cold, sterile, and fucking bright with cartoon colors. Like, they want to say these games are based. What they mean is edgy. What they mean is cool. They're not. Fucking flat colors, bright cartoon bullshit is not edgy or cool. It's gay and retarded. Literally. Not even as an insult. It's an observation, simply put. They have identified themselves as that.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm here.
This here too. It's Antonio.
It's Antonio.
Antonio.
Yeah, he's taking a shit. Okay, where's he headed?
Yeah,
We're in conversation anyway.
exactly.
Money on that guy's phone? That's with Nelts.
Said they were headed.
Miami Aquatic Stadium's been shut down for a while. That's where they gotta be.
They meet in back alleys, you know, discreet stadiums, overgrown place locations to do drug deals, yeah. No one of these motherfuckers love their abandoned hideouts so much. They love to fucking do cocaine in them. I mean, you think you'd want to fucking do this shit in the public? Probably not. Yeah, I did. I saw three dipshits fucking sucking each other's dicks. Fucking shot all three of them. Well, there we go. Fucking shot them with a big gun. Fucking killed them. Let their fucking corpses bleed out in the sun.
The stadium's just
Fucking
out.
sayonara, suckers. You can also break out of the map by screwing around with the boat. It's a little complex, but you can actually do that, and then you could just take the boat and go wherever the fuck you want out of the map. Like, the way they did this is it's one big map that then just loads all the models and details and shit when you get to the next location. It's pretty clever. It's also a really good reference for my, you know, my optimization and my graphics as a game developer. Beautiful looking games, man. What can I say? Nothing to be ashamed of there.
Whoa, slow it down. We don't want Nelson to know we're here.
Fucking Pokemon in this motherfucker right here. Fucking 2010 looking at, you know, Ouya and Cartoon Network art they have on fucking graffiti in the walls. I mean, it's shit like this. Run down, fucked up areas. Really starting to look more like Portland over here, ain't it? Portland or actual current day Los Angeles. Oh, Fucking wrong weapon. Hold on. Hold on there, Cowboys. Trying to fucking look at the plane, not throw a bomb. That plane was low poly, too. I mean, it's just a nice detail to, you know, have. Is like, you can see how it just... It's some animation that fucking loops in, cuts them out over there, and then, you know... And the planes are all around. Like, that's not even textured. It's like just some low poly white fucking plane. And doesn't even have a texture for it. Just a simple color, and it has some bright lights, the lens flare effects. Like... How hard is it to fucking make a cylinder or turn one edge to a pyramid, get 3 pyramids, 3 triangles anyway, you know, and then fucking put 2 others, and there you go. There's your plane. There's a mosquito. Big ass, no, not a mosquito, like a dragonfly. Fidelity of this is really good. And, you know, what helps is how everything, texture-wise, if the model's low poly, you can even see, like, the edge of that shit. Well, it helps that everything, even let's say it's a low resolution texture, it's the same shit that I loved in Gears of War 2 and, you know, Unreal Tournament 3, is they have this, you know, highly detailed normal map that's about slightly higher res than the one that's beneath it. You can see the color texture, which is the thing that makes it look blue, is a lower resolution than the normal map. Which the normal map is the thing that makes it look bumpy. If you didn't have a normal map, this would just look like plastic, which is often the problem is, if they do have normal maps in a lot of their games, they're so incredibly toned down to the point where it looks like they're lacking basic lighting, or a Roblox game. Or they tend to look shiny and or like plastic. And it doesn't fucking, you know, it looks unnatural. It looks fucking fake. It looks incredibly horrible. And it just looks amateurish, because even a basic game design or game development lesson you could find and apply to your shit on YouTube in like 5 minutes would teach you better habits. And they just don't seem to understand that, you know, their own shit looked better, like what, fucking 5 years ago even? Crazy. Yeah, sure, heads up. No, I want them to get to the alarm. Gotta fucking send in some guys to shoot. Whee! Well, fucking Molotov throws at you. It turns into Battlefield 3 there. Fucking blue and orange. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can I blow up this car? Oh, I guess not. This guy throws so fucking short of a distance that I can't even fucking destroy this van. Like, what the fuck? Jeez Louise, dude. This motherfucker can shoot and run and gun like crazy, but he can't throw a fucking, like, bomb? How fucking heavy is this shit? Like, what in the hell? Oh, and I can't fucking refill the bomb. Okay. Like, this motherfucker can't do shit sometimes. Other times, yeah, not a problem. Keep out, danger. Yeah, okay. They also highlight with a big fucking light and a blip on the mini-map where to fucking go if you're lost. That's handy.
Get your hands up!
Hands up, motherfucker. Call of Duty called. Black Ops 3.
Save it! He'll start his deal. You got me fucked up thinking. Wait, what deal?
I'm a ghost to you. Fuck you.
Damn it! I'll call in a chopper.
I'm gonna call in the helicopter. I would love a Mirror's Edge game where you play as like one of the security officers and then you eventually get betrayed and become a runner, like a Jackknife or something, like an origin story for like the other characters and shit. That'd be cool. They could pump out game after game after game and make money, but they don't want that. They just want to fucking make you under their control of their vague political ideology, and then like give it 2 years and they'll just say that anybody's gay is now their enemy.
Fuck that.
The fight against grenade spam. You can take the first letter of every one of those. It's the old Activision shit. Even EA used to poke fun at their competition with frags, not... Well. You can put two and two together. Friends really against grenade spam. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're in.
We got this, Sergeant. I said
This
we
is
got
Sparta.
It's our case, Stoddard. Back off.
Competition. Time to cut and run. So they're actually using old server Linux here too. It's pretty cool. The old Linux, this is what it's fucking designed for in its proper usage. If you wanted to use Linux as like a proper desktop OS, you should use something like Prime OS or Android OS, I'd say. Look at that shit. They got all this fucking keyboard. And like, look at how simplistic that keyboard is too. Oh no, sorry. This isn't Linux. It's like BSD or something. Or no, it is Unix. Not BSD. My bad. Yeah, so you see Unix PID, fucking MM, you know, 92 in this fucking computer here. The Shibata. It's like a mix of some other computers I would see at the time. And then also like one of those water filter air moisturizers. It's like a water cooler. Here's a cool thing. Two peaks. Natural spring water. When you shoot it, like a fucking water particle comes out of it too. That's really nice. Why cola? Why not? We've got these different ones. You know, Why Cola Max, Blue Bison, Mr. Salt, Citrus Peak, Prune Cola. Like, I totally used to see like knockoff store sodas that would be like this at like a Kroger 10 or 15 years ago, and I fucking loved how the designs of this shit just had like a ton of bubbles and like I keep forgetting I don't have a taser on. A ton of bubbles and just shit flying everywhere. Like you see that, that's the frutiger aero style, and that is how it would often look in reality. So some shit like that, you know. And hey, it's no wonder these designs fucking looked so much better. They fucking were. Everything's just fucking flat, boring, and retarded now. It's so fucking lame. And it's just so fucking corporate on top of that. This used to be the corporate art style. This used to be the way that big fucking tech and, you know, game companies would make their shit look. Yeah, well, I guess now all they can settle for is a second-rate, cheap, corporate fucking imitation of themselves. Yeah. Ain't that something. Red Dwarf Ale. I think that's the devil. At least it fucking blows up with like some soda thing. Oh yeah, pizza fucking flies out of that shit. You see where maybe I would want to improve the fidelity of this game because I'm not held back by like Xbox 360 console limitations? That sounds like a really excellent opportunity. It's like some dude's takeout and a bunch of french fries go flying, or you shoot the tater chips, same shit, but hey. Fucking paper, sounds, you know, fucking metal, bunch of papers, and, you know. This is what makes this shit fun. You have all these wonderful details. Really good graphics, too. Turbo Gear, Car of the Year, Spanish Fury, top 10 luxurious cars. Yeah, luxurious. Anyway, fucking Kalo and Snyder, 32 on the licks. On the Lias? I don't know. 3D page European Salon Special. I mean, like, for fuck's sake. If the graphics now, you can't even fucking read this shit. On top of that, they don't fuck with any of this. They don't have images of cars. They don't fuck with any of these good details. They don't have a cigarette tray. Now, the M-rated games might as well be for, like, someone who's having a fucking mental breakdown in fucking history class while they're, on their period or some fucking bullshit. Like, who cares? Battlefield 5, an edgy, moody teenage girl, like, fucking perpetually on their period in history class. Like, for fuck's sake. Gross. And on top of that, nobody fucking asked for that shit. Nobody asked for this incredibly disrespectful, rude, condescending, shitty behavior that they've allowed themselves to fucking deteriorate into. Narcissism, truly. Oh, it's female empowerment. Yeah, the feminist shit from fucking 2016. They fucking change their name every, like, 2 years. It's the same bullshit. Men are treated as evil and women somehow good, despite fucking committing mass murder and whatever the fuck else. You're no different or better than Call of Duty. In fact, you're fucking worse. Someone give these motherfuckers a hug. Clearly they need it. They're going through some insecurities. EA. This is the shit they used to make. It's crazy. It still holds up even now. Like, I got this well and truly after the fact. Got it after people were playing years ago. Like, I think I got this around COVID. Wasn't there at launch, because I don't tend to buy games until years later. And if they still work, of course. And for a while it did. It seemed like, okay, been about 10, 15 or so, what would it be? 5 years, yeah? Maybe 6 or 7? I don't know exactly. It was sometime during COVID, but yeah, you can even see this shit's like plugged into the charger in the ground there. It's just really nice detail. Put this in the secure room, home style, or no, not home style, honestly. Fucking, the tabloid journalism magazines, too. They still fucking sell these at the grocery store to this day. Oh, yeah, this fucking guy got killed. There's your guy with the anime profile picture in real life. You think I'm kidding? That's literally a plot point of this fucking game. I will show you. It's in the next fucking mission. He's dead. Oh!
Nels, put the gun down. Now. Whoa. I took the deal. You, Stoddard, take it all. I'm out. Put the piece down. And we can talk about Stoddard, this deal, whatever else you want.
Headshot.
What the hell was that, Stoddard?
Looks like I just saved your life, Mendoza.
He was surrendering.
Leave it alone, partner.
I say you were in danger.
Right. He was dangerous because he was talking about your deal.
Leave it alone.
The hell I will.
No, I'm curious. What, did Nell say something interesting, Nick?
We're done here.
Listen to your partner. She's a smart lady. Here, before evidence arrives.
You're kidding.
Here you go, Nick. Congrats on a job well done.
Smart lady. Now I see why.
They also freeze up if you look at the shadows there. That's a pre-rendered cutscene too. So yeah, this is the last mission here where you work as a cop, and it's kind of a shame that it just ends like that, but it's what makes the betrayal, I think, here twice as hard. I like this story. It doesn't just play its shit straightforward. It's not predictable. It's actually all over the place, and I like that. There's twists and turns and all this other cool shit. Didn't go where I expected it to go. I thought I'd play as a cop. Instead, half this, actually more than half this shit, I'm a criminal. I like that they fucking contextualized a lot of the fucking multiplayer and didn't fucking back away from some real and serious issues with, money laundering fucking companies now, especially. I also like this. Every single time you see him,
Your basic assessment of the facts.
the window out behind him gets darker and darker and darker.
Your time.
He's getting more and more and more evil.
What do we think about Judge Kushner around
Love
these
it.
parts?
Left-wing hack.
The judge won't give me a no-knock warrant for known associates of Nelt's. And that's just...
4 games, 4 rules.
Captain Dawes,
Mendoza. The three of us are tribal council. And I'm very aware that we're having problems with one of the members of our tribe.
He didn't take the money.
you were testing me.
Well, we had to know if we could trust you. Well, from the very beginning, your partner assured me that we could.
I would have liked to have explored this actual building where these cutscenes take place.
Nels was talking about a deal with Stoddard.
Yeah, you sure did.
Well, I need you to go back to Nelson's office and get me something that I can take to internal affairs.
Then there's a hurricane coming.
Detectives, but this can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This used to be like a thing that I would hear about all the fucking time. I mean, hurricanes fucking constantly, shit like that, especially in Florida. That's why I didn't ever go back after like 2012, because so many fucking hurricanes. All the plans we had to go backwards because, I mean, hey, fucking shitty weather. Not gonna have a fun trip to Disney World now, are you?
Against Stoddard.
If we find anything, we go directly to Dawes. This goes to internal affairs. Dawes can't control what happens.
You do trust Dawes, right?
Stoddard going down doesn't look good. For anyone.
Dodge the question.
Stoddard's dirty. You know it. I know it.
I'll keep watch out here. You go inside, find the evidence we need to take him down.
Gladly.
Notice how she just dodged the question too. Like the dialogue isn't just one note and bullshit and whatever, like a puppet.
Hey, I'm gonna look
No, it's nuanced and it's got all kinds of twists and turns, and that's exactly what I love about this kind of shit. It deals with some real fucking corruption, police brutality, fucking, good PR, all the internal affairs shit like this, dirty cops, and then it goes ass backwards. We're gonna see corruption in the next part, but despite them reusing some geometry, this is probably one of my favorite levels because of the mall. Fucking hurricane-laden mall with a bunch of shit to shoot, cool stores and other shit around you. It's probably the best level in the game, and I think it very clearly demonstrates the nuance I have about these issues that these people have created. Because it's not that I dislike the colorful visuals, it's not that, not that I don't mind it when they use real shit, it's that all the shit they make looks fake. It's plasticky, it doesn't fucking look real. And then they try to constantly bitch and complain and tell me it is real. It's not. It's just fucking not. Meanwhile, this is a little more fucking real than the horse shit that fucking gets made by them now. And that is what I love. They don't shy away from shit that might be offensive, that might hurt your feelings. It's an M-rated game where you murder people as a police officer. I've totally signed up for that, and that is exactly why I enjoy this game. I'm an adult. I can fucking handle it. If it hurts your fucking feelings, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Not my fucking problem. Of course, I don't go looking for trouble. But that's what they fucking caused. It's their own shit against their own shit. That's a problem. When their standards deteriorate in quality. Even if they had a story that's as simple as you play as a cop and then you play as a robber, which is really what this boils down to. I like that. It actually contextualizes the shit you'll be doing throughout not just the multiplayer, but all the modes they have in this game. And, it is consistent. It's coherent. It's a well-made package that might have had some issues mostly with, the audience just not accepting it because of shooter fatigue and a number of overpriced DLCs. that by the time they came out, no matter how good they were, it's not like people gave a fuck. Because the problem is, you've already got this backlog of cool ass games, and then every game keeps coming out and is like $60 fucking dollars or $100, and they're just half of what you already own, with slightly better graphics. You don't give a shit. It's why you can go back and look at, I kid you not, even old YouTube poops of like, you know, Imp Lemon, fucking Frying Nemo, or the Uncredibles, I think it was, and they're like Xbox One, lame, you know. Nobody wanted to buy these consoles when they came out. The Xbox One, the Wii U, the PlayStation 4, and that was probably smart if you didn't, like me. Because the only reason I ever got an Xbox One is because the shit was done. It's finished. Okay, that's exactly what this console is now. Bye-bye, all done. I never trusted Sony, because they made a point of saying you could share your games. Microsoft never really did. They just, boop, okay, that didn't work out, we'll let you share your games. They pulled back a little. That's why I didn't trust them, but I didn't think they would go back on that. And so far, as of recording this, they've yet to do that. So, I'm going to keep my Xbox One offline, and if I get any games, it is only disc games. If you get an Xbox One, I recommend you do the same. Don't update. You never know when they'll put a kill switch in your shit. And if you get any games, you keep that shit offline, and you keep it on a disc. It's a shame that that's what they've allowed themselves to do, but you're not really being given any other options other than go to a PC and then just start pirating most of the games, which just isn't good business. And on top of that, it's a shame that they've deteriorated to such a degree that basically now, in order to play so many games from these big companies, you have to pirate shit in order to own it. You have to. Even if you buy it, you have to use a cracking tool. So why even have the middleman? You know? It's like, basically, if you have to deteriorate to the lowest common denominator anyway, the jig is up. The old rules stopped applying a long time ago. Games like these were just trying to warn us. Neat to think about. And certainly a neat way to improve, you know, upon, or improve upon scamming, mind you, but certainly a neat thing to improve upon, I mean to say. With my own game, I'm making a game on Unreal 4, and the thing I look at this is, I look at the lessons, like the places they go wrong, long loading times, stuttery shit during cutscenes, a number of other issues with like maybe getting locked into animations, no offline content, and I'm thinking natural disasters, shit like this, these were such cool ideas. I'd love to make a game about that, because I just kept seeing all these really awesome ideas that functionally never really got what they should have, and then people just went off to some retarded anime thing and decided, oh, well, that's going to do it. So, speaking of doing that, that's going to do it for this part. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Don't get rained on by any hurricanes while you're out.